Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night whenever you are watching this video. I'm Fadl Ahmad Abad from class PG 902. Today, I would like to present a journal by Agustrianti, Cahyono, and Laksmi from Malang University called Indonesian EFL Students Motivation in English Learning and Their Literacy Skills Across Genders. Okay. So let's just move on to the first chapter. This is an overview of what this research was, why this research was written. So the research is based from the correlation of gender and motivation as a main source of proficiency and learning succeed. So as you guys know, there are some sort of stereotypes in between gender motivation and learning success. While this journal was taken that into account and tried to prove is it really necessary to have that kind of an ideology. All of the members of the writing team is from Universitas Malang or the State University of Malang. There are four research questions given in here. The first one, is there any relation of students' motivation and their scores in literacy skills? The second one, is there any relations of student scores in reading skills and in writing skill? And the third, is there any difference between learning English learning motivation of male and female students? And the fourth, is there any difference between literacy, quotes unquote, reading and writing skills of male and female students? Before I further goes to the answers of these research questions, I would like to read the method and instruments first. So they use the correlational design conducted in English Education Study Program, Teacher Training and Education Faculty, Tadulako University in Palu City, Central Sulawesi Province, Indonesia. There are around 100 students. 85 were females and 15 were males, around the age of 12 up to 15 years, which means that they are around the time of junior high school students. The data are collected through questionnaire, reading comprehension test, and writing test. The reading comprehension test, they use a narrative text, uh, and then for the writing test, they are asked the students to write a full paragraph. The questionnaire is to support the finding of motivations. So next, there is from this research, there are some several aspects that are pointed out on the inefficiency of this ideology and the unreliability to the real life experience. For the first research question, it is clear that motivation has direct influence on students' achievements score in English literacy skills. And the second one, in general, reading comprehension has positive effects to improve students' writing performance. Number three, the result shows the importance of having high motivation to learn English in order to be more successful in students' future life. And then in number four, in EFL classroom, it is equally challenging to teachers for not favoring male students over females and vice versa. So one that I wish to point out in this journal is that uh, between gender, it is not the gender itself that are straightforward secure the successfulness of literacy skills in EFL learning process, but more of the fact that uh, from this finding, it seems that between females and male students, they have inequality, and thus resulting on their differentiation of motivations, thus making their uh, learning motivations become much less for the female students, even though in here the female students are in a larger number than the male students. Okay, that's it all for me. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum.